You join me just outside the famous Notre Dame Cathedral here on the banks of the Seine in Paris, where in the next half an hour a special mass will be held in memory of the 129 people who lost their lives and the more than 350 people who were injured in Friday night's terrorist attacks.
Thomas Nagel there, a journalist for CBC who's been following this story for some time now.
I'm Laura Trevelyan with BBC News, broadcasting in the UK and around the world. Our top stories.
Pretty wild night to come, all courtesy of this area of clouds spinning towards the Bay of Biscay. Deepening area of low pressure, which will bring severe gales in around the English Channel and the Bay of Biscay coast.
Big day here in the UK because Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II is celebrating her 90th birthday. Silver, gold and diamond jubilees have come and gone. She's now the oldest and longest serving monarch in British history. Well, let's cross over to my colleague Jane Hill, who's following developments at Windsor Castle. A royal walkabout to meet well-wishers in Windsor. Celebrations take place across the country. Thanks very much to Jane Hill for bringing us up to date with all those developments for the Queen's birthday. You can find more on it. Stay with us. Live coverage, as Jane mentioned, throughout the day. But you can also visit our website to follow the events online. Just go to bbc.com/news.
The UK's postal service is one of the oldest in the world, and this year it's marking 500 years of running a regular operation. It's issued a set of stamps to commemorate the first master of the post being knighted by Henry VIII.
But he will be going to the wedding, won't he?
And that's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about the dress. Sally, it's all yours.
What do you think, Simon?
What do I think? I'm going to avoid any easy jokes here. You know what? I think that it's nice to end on a positive story. You know, there's been so many negatives for the UK recently, and John Galliano most obviously. Isn't it nice to actually end up with a story where somebody is coming out of this? Well, Sarah Byrne, obviously the designer, she took over from Alistair McLean when he committed suicide. I think it's lovely that that's happening.
She's going to make a lot of money out of this.
And it does matter, doesn't it? It does absolutely matter.
Yeah.
Simon Derrick from BNY Mellon, many thanks.
Thank you.
And that is our newspaper review.
We'll be back very shortly with more news and business. Our main story: the United Nations called for urgent humanitarian access to the Libyan city of Mistra, where government and opposition forces are locked in heavy fighting. We'll be back. So we can get you tickets then?
Absolutely.
And you'd be very happy to go?
I'd happily pay for them.
Lawrence, that's lovely.
Drake is my choice. Lawrence Gosling, Investment Week, many thanks. Now, remind you of the top story. President Obama says the US and NATO are considering a military response to the fighting in Libya.
And the business story is the trial of Raj Rajaratnam gets underway in New York today. Kumla and I will be back shortly.
This is BBC World News. I'm Lucy Hockings. The headlines. You're up to date. Those are the latest headlines here on BBC World News.
So that's it with the business, but plenty more on the World Business Report, as I mentioned. What is it now? About 23, 4 minutes.
OK, can't wait. See you soon.
Don't lie.
We go to Tunisia now.
Yesterday, President Obama called for a new beginning between the US and the Muslim world. He said the years of mistrust should end and be replaced by mutual respect. Well, today, in a few hours, the US leader meets German Chancellor Angela Merkel in the city of Dresden. And he's going to drop in to US troops who've been wounded in Iraq and Afghanistan at Ramstein.
When a US president goes travelling, the trip is normally full of symbolism, and this visit is no exception.
Apologies, that wasn't exactly the report that we had in mind for you, but we will endeavour to get you the right report later on in the programme.
Welcome to BBC World News. I'm Nick Gowing. Also in this programme, how rising food prices affect people all over the world. And the price of passion. A British man and woman jailed for 3 months in Dubai for having sex on a beach. Apologies there for the wrong video.
Happy birthday, BBC World News. 25 years of covering the news events around the globe. and you've been with us. Thank you.
Thousands of tourists have gathered at a famous glacier in Argentina, hoping to see it collapse, and they weren't disappointed. The fragile arch of ice called the Perito Moreno spectacularly fell into the water in a natural display that happens just once every few years. You're watching BBC World News.